Alright, before we even get into this, let me just say this is my opinion. I know both of these guys have die-hard fans, and trust me, I respect both of them. But if you think differently than what I have to say, make sure to drop a comment below, and we can debate it. No disrespect to either artist, but let's break this down properly. Now, Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole are two of the best that I think are solid rappers of our generation. They've both filled a creative space in their own way, but they each bring something different to the table. So to really compare them, we got to look at a few key areas, so let's get into it. This is one of the biggest differences between Kendrick and Cole. Kendrick's flow is unpredictable. His songs feel more like performances. One second he's rapping in a calm, almost spoken word style, then suddenly he's spitting rapid fire bars out of nowhere. He acts more like an instrument. He'll use different tones, accents, and inflections to make every verse sound alive. If you listen to DNA, he starts off steady, then out of nowhere, he switches to an aggressive double-time flow that makes the song hit even harder. Now, if we see Cole style, he's different. His flow is smooth, almost effortless. He raps like he's just sitting across from you telling a story. He doesn't rely on crazy vocal switches or unexpected flow changes. He just makes sure every word is crystal clear. If you listen to Fire Squad, he keeps it direct, letting the lyrics do the work instead of the delivery. And this is where the debate starts. If you like a rapper who keeps you on edge, who can completely switch the energy of a song in an instant, well then Kendrick is your guy. But if you prefer a more natural, laid-back delivery that feels like a conversation, Cole has that on lock. Now this is a big one, because both Kendrick and Cole are amazing lyricists. If we're talking about technical skill, then Kendrick is one of the most intricate writers in hip-hop. His rhyme schemes, internal rhymes, and layered wordplay are actually insane. He doesn't just rhyme words, he plays with syllables, bends meanings, and stacks metaphors on top of each other. For instance, take Backseat Freestyle. The way he packs syllables together while still keeping a catchy flow is ridiculous. And then there's DNA, where he raps. I got royalty inside my DNA. At first it sounds like a flex, but when you really break it down, he's talking about generational trauma, inherited struggles, and the complexity of black identity, all in one line. On the other hand, J. Cole is different. His wordplay isn't about complexity, it's about impact. He keeps things clear and direct, which makes his punchlines hit harder. One of my favourite bars from him is from 95 South. Come around, could put an M right on your head. You Luigi brother now. It's simple yet executed perfectly. So who wins on here? Well, if we are talking about music that is layered and has deep wordplay that takes multiple listens to unpack, then Kendrick is the clear winner. But if you prefer to listen to punchlines that are straightforward but still hit hard, then Cole's your guy. We can all admit both Kendrick and Cole are master storytellers. Kendrick's storytelling is cinematic. He doesn't just tell a story, he makes you see it and feel it. When you listen to songs like Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, it's like watching a movie in your head. The way he raps from different perspectives, switching between characters, emotions, and experiences, it is very cool. Another example is the one in Good Kid, Mad City. That entire album plays like a coming-of-age film. The skits, the transitions, and the way each track connects. It's a well-made storytelling experience. But what about Cole's storytelling? Well, the way I see it, it's more personal. He raps like he's reflecting on his own life, making you feel like you grew up with him. A perfect example of this is his song Love Yours. This song gives you a peek into what he has experienced and gives you a look inside who he is as a person. To be honest with you, they both possess great abilities to tell their stories in a very articulated way, which might be part of the reason why they garnered this amount of success. So in this category, I think both of this artist possess this great skill. Cole and Kendrick both keep it real, but just in different ways. Cole's all about straight-up honesty. What you hear in his music is what he actually lives, no extra personas or storytelling tricks, while Kendrick, on the other hand, brings a more artistic kind of authenticity. He steps into different perspectives and builds entire narratives to capture bigger truths. Cole gives you his life exactly as it is, while Kendrick uses his music to reflect the world around him. But this is not to say that one of them do this and the other one don't. This is just how both of them tend to make more of in most of their songs. This is one area where Cole catches some criticism. Producing most of your own beats is impressive, but sometimes his production can feel a little safe. His beats are clean and smooth, but they don't always take big risks. Meanwhile, Kendrick's production choices are wild. He works with legends like Thundercat and Terrace Martin, blending funk and classic West Coast vibes. Every album sounds completely different from the last, and it's always pushing boundaries. So in this category, I think Kendrick has a bit of the upper hand. Both artists have made a huge impact, just in different ways. Kendrick's music has reached beyond hip-hop, he's won a Pulitzer, and his work sparks conversations on major social issues. Cole's influence is more about the rap game itself. He's inspired a generation of artists by proving you don't need radio hits or industry gimmicks to succeed. Plus, his Dreamville label has helped push a lot of new talent forward, so if you see it a bit deeply, Kendrick's impact is more cultural, while Cole's influence is seen in the next wave of artists coming up in hip-hop. Even in an interview, Kendrick opened up about what music really means to him. He talked about why he does this, why he puts so much into every song, and why he takes it so seriously.
This is culture. This is not something you just play with, get some few dollars and get out, People live their lives to this music, period, It's my partners in the hood right now that they listen to rap every day because it's the only thing that can relate to their stories and their tribulations. They live and breathe it. You can't play with this, and you have to take in consideration what you write down on that paper. And if you're not doing it to say the most impactful or doing it to be the best you can be for the listener to live their daily lives, then what are we doing here?
And also, J. Cole has always made it clear that music is more than just a job for him, it's personal. In interviews, he's talked about how rap is his way of expressing thoughts and emotions that might be hard to say outright. It's why his music feels so real, because he's not just making songs to chase trends or rack up streams. He's telling his story, reflecting on his life, and hoping people can connect with it. That's why he takes his craft so seriously. Every project, every verse, every beat, it all comes from a place of honesty. For Cole, music isn't just about making hits or proving he's the best, it's about impact. It's about leaving behind something real that people can relate to, whether they're going through struggles, chasing their dreams, or just looking for something that speaks to them. He raps about his own experiences, but in a way that feels universal, like he's telling our stories too, and that's what makes his music so powerful. It's not just something to listen to, it's something to feel. He doesn't drop music just to stay relevant. Every album reflects his growth, struggles, and lessons, staying true to who he is, and creating something that truly matters. At the end of the day though, there's no definitive answer to who's better. It all depends on what resonates with you. Kendrick is a master of storytelling, constantly reinventing his sound and diving deep into social and cultural themes. His music feels larger than just hip-hop, pushing boundaries with every project. Cole, on the other hand, thrives on relatability, delivering introspective bars and smooth flows that connect on a personal level. He's built his career on authenticity and consistency, inspiring a generation of artists along the way. Both have carved out legendary careers in their own right, shaping hip-hop in different but equally important ways. It's not about who's better, it's about what speaks to you more. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you disagree with any of the takes I made, or have your own thoughts to add, be sure to drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you think. Let's keep the conversation going, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Until next time, stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you all in the next one.